Oh man, where do I start? So I purchased my Hellcat December 5th. December 5th is when I purchased my Hellcat. It's now January, what is this? 17th. And I still don't have my registration. So, let me tell y'all what really happened. So, I'm at home, bored, and I told the wife, I said, let's go get some ice cream. You know, some suburban shit that you're doing. I got nothing better to do. So I said to the wife, let's go get some ice cream. Jumped in a Hellcat. Mind you, I live in the Northeast, so the weather isn't the greatest. And jump in a Hellcat, go to get some ice cream. And on the way back, I get a little funky, I get a little crazy, right? So I'm out, boom. Hit about $130. Unmarked car Challenger pulls up to my left. I'm thinking the dude wants to race. Dude pulls back, gets behind me, pulls me over. Fucking state trooper. Soon as he pulled me over, I didn't necessarily try to make up a huge story or explanation or anything. My first reaction was, man, I'm sorry. I apologize. I messed up, man. There is truly no explanation for what I did. I was in the house, went out for a little ride with my wife to get some ice cream, just got the car, and I got a little carried away. I apologize. So I hand him license, registration, and all that, as well as a badge I have from a nephew. I have a few nephews that are in NYPD, and one of them gave me a badge and all that. So I hand him that over, and he looks at it, passes it right back. For those that don't know, born and raised in New York, currently out in Connecticut. Family still in New York. So when I hit him with the PVAs from New York, he passes it right back and he says, you didn't expect that to do anything for you in this situation, right? Not only in this situation, but just in Connecticut in general. So I was like, no. I was just always instructed to hand it over when something like this happens or whenever there's any contact. I just didn't mean to do that. He was like, no, it's all right. It's fine. He went back and said, I'll be right back. Left. Came back maybe about 5 minutes later. Cool dude, man. I can't knock the guy. Cool dude. And he said basically, listen, only because you was honest and you was apologetic from the very beginning and there was no bullshit, I'm gonna look out for you. He says, pulls out this little, I don't know if it was a recorder or what it was, but the red light is on. And as he's talking to me, he goes, you blew past me, right? I tried to catch up. I was going 85. And when I pulled up on you, you took off, and to catch up to you again, and I didn't even know any of this happened, it was well over 130. But right before he said 130, he pressed the button on that little recorder. And then pressed it again when he said the 130. So I don't know if that was just to kind of like make me feel better or to prove to me that he's trying to look out, or it really is recording and he has to, so no one hears it. I don't know. Long story short, the guy was a gentleman. The guy was, fucking really cool, man. And he says, listen, I am going to give you a ticket though, but it's going to be for failure to signal and switching lanes. And I do have a speed on there. I'm going to put you on there for 85, but there's no points. Pay the fine, call it a day. Do not show up in court, because if you show up in court, it's going to be bad. I said, listen, there's no reason for me to fight the ticket or anything like that. I said, I'm just going to pay it, call it a day. You got me. I was wrong. Won't happen again. Really cool guy. We shook hands. I took off. And, but anyway, I say that to say the reason why that was brought up was because he tells me that my plates are coming up. There's dealer plates, number one. And my registrations, my temp is about to expire in 2 days. It's been well over a month. Remember, I got the car December 5th, and I still have no registration. So, in the process of handing them the paperwork, I went through the paperwork for the car, and I still had the certificate of sale and all that they send off to the DMV. And when I look at it, it says, well, my address is incorrect. And this is why I think they sent it and it never got to where it needed to get, and yada, yada, yada. So, I called up the dealership, and I've had several issues with them, but I've been mainly dealing with the finance manager, who was the guy that pretty much handled everything. The salesperson was like non-existent, to be honest with you. He was just there when I walked in the first time to go see the car, and that was as much contact as we had. The finance manager took care of everything else. I actually knew him from another dealership where I purchased about 3 cars from him, so he remembered me. So anyway, long story short, it's been now since December 5th to January 17th. You are talking about a month and 12 days, and I don't have my registration. I called them today on the 17th. They said that they're going to expedite it, take care of it, my car is not going to be registered. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be unregistered for those 2 days, and I'm going to flip when that time comes and my car and that temp is expired. I'm going to flip the fuck out, man, because this is fucking bullshit. So I don't know what the real point of the whole video is, but maybe people can relate. The shit is just stupid, man. You go when you buy a car, the paperwork I signed that I saw had my correct address on it. Signed on. Boop, boop, boop. Done. All right, so to be specific, instead of avenue, they put street. I don't know how they didn't catch it. The paperwork I signed said avenue, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Long story short, here we are. A month and 12 days and no registration. My car's about to be unregistered. So, that's my story. Just venting to YouTube. And on a side note right now, just so y'all know, I'm very new to this. Like I said, I've owned my Hellcat now a month and 12 days. New to this whole video thing. So I would greatly appreciate it, humbly appreciate it, if you would like, subscribe, like, comment, all that, and give me advice. I'm open to advice too. I take constructive criticism real well. One of my first videos, and I'll make sure I come back to y'all with some cool stuff pretty soon, all right?